Good evening to all and welcome to the session. Before we go to the actual session, I would like to talk about the new batches. Top educators, top batches starting from 27th January. Quick look at these batches. Selection in SSC CGL exclusive batch, SSC CGL 2021 exams. SSC CGL and CHSL 2021 exams batch. Please excuse me. Then we have exclusive CHSL batch, SSC CPO batch, complete batch on general studies, all SSC 2021 exams, foundation batch SSC MTS, target SSC stenographer complete batch, Delhi Police Constable complete batch. And this is something very important. I want you guys to listen to this. Republic Day special. What is this? 6 months free extension. And this is applicable on 1 year and above plus subscriptions. January 5th, 25th, 26th, 27th. Offer valid for 3 days. And use my code Murthy10, you get 10% off. Get subscription and do remember today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. If you take 1 year or 1 year and above plus subscriptions, you get 6 months extension. This is an offer on the eve of Republic Day. There are two iconic features. One is Ask It Out by Unacademy, the other one, a raise hand feature. Both are very useful. Ask a doubt feature, you can ask 3 doubts at a go and you get solutions in your preferred language. Submit your doubts through the Unacademy website or the learner application, that is your choice. Test series, many of these are free. All that you have to do, check the days and the time slots. You don't have to pay. Once you take the plus subscription, you can use this feature, raise hand feature. You can talk to the educator directly, talk with your favorite educators in live class and clear your doubts. It is much better than offline. Again, something very important, an academy conducts scholarship test every Sunday. SSC Mega Combat, it is on 30th January. Based on previous year's questions, you have to answer 60 questions in 60 minutes. It is on 30th January, 12 noon. And why Combat? Mega scholarships worth rupees 1 crore. Questions created by top educators. Top-notch questions for a top-notch exam. A real-time All India rank. The ultimate support for your preparation. 500 lucky participants to win amazing rewards. Practice the most anticipated questions for SSC exams and compete with thousands to get a real-time ranking. And do remember to use my referral code Murthy10. January subscription offers. Again, if you use my referral code, you get 10% discount. All set, let's crack it. Now we'll go to our actual session, but give me a second. Please have a look at, there are 5 questions related to one-word substitutes. Have a look at these and try to get the answer. Today, the questions are based on 25 questions based on exam topics related to vocabulary and one exam topic based on English grammar. Very useful, important. Urge someone to act in a violent or unlawful way. So, what is the answer? Urge someone to act in a violent or unlawful way. The answer is the third option, incite. Incite, we also use the word provoke. Incite, provoke, you can use these words. And taunt means a remark that makes someone angry. A remark that makes someone angry. Solicit means a request. We solicit your presence. We request your presence. And incite is a word. Psych means to get prepared mentally. To get prepared. Prepared. Psych yourself to face an adverse situation. That's also an important word. Let us go to question number 2. To renounce a high position of authority or control. Look at the options and try to choose the correct one. What is the answer? Question number two. To renounce. Renounce means to leave a high position of authority or control. Abduct, abduct means kidnap. That is not the answer. And abandon means to leave, abandon someone or something. Abort means to end something, end abruptly. Abort the mission, end something abruptly. Answer is a fourth option, abdication, abdicate. Renounce a high position of authority or control. Let us go to question number three. Yes, Sachin, abandon means to leave. Not to be moved by entreaty. This is not an easy one. You got to answer carefully. Look at the options carefully. Not to be moved by entreaty. First, you have to know the meaning of the word entreaty. Entreaty means to request someone, to urge someone. And when someone urges, someone does not respond, then we say it is not rigorous. Rigorous means a strict, rigorous punishment, a typical combination. Negligent, not the answer. Answer is inexorable. Inexorable means not someone does not move based on someone's request or urge. In a way, you can say stubborn, and also you can say adamant, does not move based on entreaty. And despotic, despot, there's one word, despot, dictator. I'm giving all the related words, despot, dictator, tyrant, autocrat, all these words in a way, a group. Question number four, the practice of submitting a proposal to popular vote. Good evening, Shivan Chauhan. The practice of submitting a proposal to popular vote. You ask the public to decide on something, then what is the right word? This is an important word, the practice of submitting a proposal to popular vote. Here, popular vote means the public. Answer is, what is the answer? It is not election, it is not reference, it is not popularity. Answer is a referendum. Yes, Sachin, you got it right. Referendum. Referendum means you ask the public to decide. Usually it goes with a particular decision. Decision making. Yes, Chauhan. Answer is a fourth option. Referendum. That goes with polity, an important word. Good evening, Kaushar. To struggle helplessly. Flounder, founder, feeble, and finger. Today we have the lag be more than 20 seconds. I see slide number, question number three over here, but we are dealing with question number five. To struggle helplessly. Yes, Chauhan, you got it right. Answer is the first one. Kaushar also. Flounder. To struggle helplessly, usually in a muddy thing or in a water body, you struggle to walk. We use the word flounder. It is not founder, it is not feeble. Feeble means what? Weak. I'm sorry. Weak person, weak, feeble. And it goes with the voice, feeble voice, and feeble person. Finger, simple word, you don't have to consider. Now you have five questions based on five idioms. Try to, some of these are very important. They have been touching the same idioms. It was a damp squib. Usually it is used in past about something we say damp squib. What does it mean? Idiomatic expression. rainy weather, a disappointing result, a skull in a laundry, none of the above. You expect a lot from someone or something, it does not happen, and you get disappointed. Based on that, it is a second option. That's right, Kaushal. Second option, not the first one. A disappointing result, a disappointing performance, we say damp squib. Not at all impressive. This is question number one, idioms related. In a way, it is a sixth question. You got it right. To move heaven and earth, an important one. What does it mean? The idiom to move heaven and earth, to cause an earthquake, to try everything possible, to pray to all gods, to travel in a rocket. Not relevant options, easy based on elimination approach. So it is a second option to try everything possible, but with a lot of effort. Play truant. This is an important one. Not easy to guess based on the words. That way, some idioms are not easy, they are difficult. Play truant means what? Play a tyrant? No. Tyrant, dictator, autocrat, despot, one group. Stay away from duty. Very good. Who is that? Bharat has got it right. First one to get it right. Respond. Be responsible. It has a negative connotation. We cannot use third option. We cannot use fourth option. Answer is the second option. Stay away from duty. Beggar description. This is a little strange, not easy to answer, cannot be described or difficult to describe. Something described by a beggar, a poor account of something, a description of a beggar. Have you heard of this any time? Beggar description cannot be described. Very good. Who is this? Kaushal, first one. No, it is not the third one. Cannot be described. We can also say difficult to describe. Difficult to describe. Answer is the first option. Not the second, not the third, not the fourth. Good evening, Pavani. We have already done about 10 questions. Assume heirs. This goes with conversational English, everyday English. Assume heirs. Assume, you have to think of the noun form assumption. Assumptions are very dangerous. Usually I tell students, don't entertain assumptions. Assumption means a feeling that something is going to happen. No, no, answer is something that cannot be described or difficult to describe. Assume as means what? Good evening, Gautam. It is not take tight. No one has answered. Fifth one. Remain calm, act innocent. Yes, that is right. Who is this? Pavani has got it right. Kaushal has got it right. Fourth option, Bharat also. Yes, first one to respond, Bharat. Pretend superiority, to act superior, to be snobbish. Now we have five questions related to synonyms. Select the synonym of confuse. An easy one, should not be that difficult to answer. Explicate, analysis in detail. What is the answer? It is not the first one, not the third one, not the fourth one. You should also recollect words bewilder, confused, perplexed, bewildered, related words. Tame. Usually it goes with animals. Tame an animal. What is a synonym? Tame. Wild, savage, domesticate, silent. An easy one should not be that difficult. Baffled also you can say. Perplexed, baffled, bewildered, confused, one group. Yes, Pavani, that's right. Second one, what is the answer? Tame means to control. Control in a way, domesticate. We have wild animals, we have domestic animals. You have to think of the related word. Yes, Johan, you got it right. It is not wild, it is not savage. Domesticate, tame. Tame also means control. And domestic animals are controlled, obviously. Wild animals we cannot control. This is an important word, emancipate. Emancipate means what? You should not get confused between this word and there is another word which means to make weak, to become weak. Emancipation, emancipate. Yes, Gautam has got it right. First one to respond. Question number 3, synonyms. Silent. For what? Here, liberate is the answer. No, 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 no. Liberate, emancipation, liberation, freedom. Liberate means what in this context? Freedom. Make someone independent. But it is not exist, not correct, not restrain. Restrain means what? Hold something. You can also think of the word restrain, related word refrain. And you have to think of the preposition. Refrain from doing something, restrain. In a way, they are related. But here, answer liberate, emancipation, liberation, giving freedom to someone. Question number 4, synonyms, impediment. Impede is a verb form, impede. Impediment, noun form. So what is a synonym? Impediment. Yes, refrain takes a from the prepositional combination. It acts as an impediment. Remove the impediments. Yes, not clear. It's a negative word. Ailment means health issue, health problem. And incapable, simple word. Answer, obstruction. You can also say block. We can also say hamper. Block, hamper, impede. All related words. Impede, block, hamper. And also hinder. Hindrance is a noun form. They all mean the same. There is one more word you have to recollect, bottleneck. Remove the bottlenecks means the problems that stop, the things that stop from something achieving progress. The last question, synonyms, docile. This is again an important word. A lot of candidates may not know the meaning of the word docile. Docile also goes with it goes with persons, people. It also goes with animals. Opposite is aggressive. Yes, it is. What is this question? Here, submissive. Answer is docile has a negative connotation. Stubborn, though it is negative, not the answer. Adamant, stubborn, strong, no, changeable, no. Submissive. So, submissive is the answer. First option is the answer. Melancholy. Now, I would like to caution you guys. We have done questions related to synonyms. Now questions related to antonyms. Accord. What is the opposite? You have to choose opposite word. Accord. What is opposite? Please, yes. Accord means agreement, approval. Here, opposite, disagreement. It is not welcome, it is not disrespect, it is not conformity. Here, based on this word, you have to recollect one is confirm, the other one conform. Confirm something, that means what? Make something sure or credible. And conform to rules and regulations means to follow, adhere to, stick to. They come under confusing words. Infirmity. First, you have to know the meaning of the word infirmity. Then you have to choose opposite. Infirmity means what? That is very important. When it comes to antonyms, synonyms, you have to know the meaning. Only then you can choose the correct option. Infirmity means what? Weak. That is a meaning. They want the opposite, obviously. No, indisposition means not being well. Indisposition, that is not the answer. Employment not at all relevant. Weakness is a synonym. They want the antonym, opposite. Weak opposite strength. Obviously, answer is the third option. Indisposition means not well, a little down. Exonerate, an important word. Exoneration, noun form. First, you have to know the meaning of that word. Then you have to think of the opposite word or antonym. Exonerate means what? Free of blame. Exonerate means make someone free of blame. And opposite, admit, not related, release, reject. There are two or three words you have to recollect. One is innocent. Innocent person is acquitted. Then the word guilty. The person who is found guilty is convicted. Based on that, here convict noun form. Answer is the third option. No, answer is the third option. Beyond any doubt. Exaggerate. Exaggeration means what? First, you have to know the meaning. I cannot tell the meaning now. First, you answer, then I will tell the meaning. Underwrite, understate, ignore, condemn. Here, N is silent. No one has answered. Exaggerate means what? Magnify. You try to make things look bigger, larger, better. What is opposite? Not underwrite, understate. That's right. Chauhan has got it right. Bharat has got it right. Not ignore, not condemn. Condemn means what? Criticize publicly. Criticize someone publicly. This is not easy. Disheveled, not a regular word. First, you have to know the meaning. Only then you can go for the opposite word. Disheveled means what? Some of these words are not easy. If you answer all of these, that's great. You're ready for the exam. No one has responded. Question number 5. It means untidy. Tidy means neat. Opposite, untidy. So what is opposite? They want the opposite. Messy or untidy, filthy. What is opposite? Tidy. It is not composed. It is not confident. It is not jovial. Jovial means always happy, cheerful. Answer is the second option. That is opposite. Tidy means neat. Bharat, tidy means what? Neat, clean. And disheveled means untidy. Untidy opposite, tidy, neat. We have 10 questions based on English grammar, spot the errors or sentence improvement, fillers, all these. Tidy means neat. Sachin, I have written here. Tidy means neat, clean. And opposite untidy, we also use the word shabby. Have you heard of the word shabby? Shabby means not tidy, untidy. Shabbily dressed. 21. The cheapest electronic good are manufactured in China. Will you say good or goods? Good is not correct. Electrical not correct. Answer is the third option. Electronic goods. We have to use a noun in the plural form. An easy one. I have been living in Delhi from 1989. In many exams, they are given questions based on two prepositions. One is since, the other one is for. I'm sure you all know the difference. Since goes with specific time, for goes with a time period. Here, 1989 specific. The year I left Delhi, 1989. I have been living in Delhi from 19. Here we cannot use from. We have to use since. That is right. I have been living in Delhi since 1989. Perfect. You can't afford to miss these questions at any cost. You should be able to answer. The light went out while I read. Here, usually, this is an important question. That's why I have brought. Power, we say, go off. And lights, we say, go out. Careful. Please listen very carefully. Light, we say, go out. Past went out. So nothing wrong here. But power went off. Power, we use a preposition off. Light, we use a preposition out. Here, nothing wrong with that. The light went out when something happened. What happened? The light went out. That time something was going on. For that, we should use past continuous tense. So here, while I was reading, not present continuous, not past perfect, while I was reading. The power went off while I was having my dinner. The lights went out while I was reading. Perfect. Past continuous tense. It's a combination of past tense plus past continuous tense. Do remember that is the first use of past continuous tense. 24. She said me about her holiday in Kerala. Is this right? She said me. You should be able to make out one reading. Exactly. Who is this? Kaushar. After that, Bharat. We don't say she said me. That is ridiculous. She told about her holiday seems right. But here me is there. Based on that, not correct, not correct. She told me about her holiday in Kerala. Told me about her holiday in Kerala. we have to use? Answer is the third option. Contextually, grammatically correct. This is an easy one, should not be a problem. Why do you prefer the theater than the cinema? It's an important word. It's an important question. 25. There's something to learn from question number 25. You can answer this within no time. What is the reason? There is a verb. The verb prefer does not take the word than, it takes a preposition to. A standard rule I'm sure you have learned, you remember. Based on that, answer is the third option. But I said this is an important question. Tell me what is the difference between theater and cinema? Look at the question. Why do you prefer the theater to the cinema? Cinema, one word, theater, another word. Cinema here means movie, and theater has two different meanings. One meaning, cinema hall, theater, we use the word. Another meaning, theater means theater of arts. It goes with this theater is related to, this one is related to dramas or plays, performing arts. Performing arts. We use the word theater. One meaning is cinema hall, Pavani. But another meaning, many people think theater means a cinema hall. That is only one meaning. It has two different meanings. If you go to any university, there is a separate department, Department of Theater of Arts. So what does the department deal with? Dramas, plays, performing arts, mime, whatever happens on stage. For those we use opera also, you can say, yes, of course, that is part of Western. All these come under theater, theater of arts, a different meaning altogether. So the question, now you can understand the question. Why do you prefer the theater to the cinema? Means what? Why do you prefer plays to movies? Simple English. Rakesh did not knew my address. This is a common error. Common error, past tense, that goes with past tense. Here, this is past tense negative. There is one important rule that goes with past tense, interrogative, and negative forms. What is that? We have two verbs. For the first one, we have to use the past form. People don't make a mistake over here. Second one, we have to use basic form without to. That is known as bare infinitive. What is the verb here? To know. Without to, it is know. So, did not know, not correct. Did not have, not correct. Did not know is the answer. Yes, did not know. Third option, not have. Did not know my address. We cannot change the verb. What is the verb they have given? Knew, know. We have to use the same verb. Rakesh did not know my address. That is correct. How come Bharat, second option? Why have here? The verb is know. Careful. An easy question. Question number 27. Although he was tired, he went out for playing. He goes, although he was tired, past. You cannot use a present, ruled out. You have to decide between the given expression and the third option. Yes, Chauhan, answer is the third option. Although he was tired, he went out to play. Here we have to use the infinitive form, not the participle form. For playing is not correct. We have to say he went out to play. Infinitive. What is this? Infinitive. To play. we have to use the infinitive form. I asked the traveler, where is he going? This is also a common error. Do remember in competitive exams, quite often they ask questions related to common errors. This comes under common errors. I asked the traveler, where is he going? Where is he going is a question. But already we have one clause here. Clause 1, clause 2. When you use here, it is in the past. I asked the traveler. This goes with indirect speech or narration. And one of the rules, reporting verb said changes to asked, and here present continuous changes to past continuous, and also interrogative form changes to affirmative form. Based on that, at the outset, this is not correct. You cannot use is going. Where was he going? Again, interrogative, not correct. Where he was going. Thank you very much. Who is this? Bikash. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you practice, you can also speak well. Any language, you can speak well if you have the passion, the interest, and if you practice every day, you can speak within no time. It's a matter of uh, a few months, that's it. But you should not think of mistakes. You should not worry about mistakes. Try to speak confidently, boldly, with mistakes initially, no problem. After some time, you will be able to speak perfect English, flawless English, and fluently. So, where he was going, this is a good question. So, you were there, Bikash, open house. It was good. 100 students were there, about 100, and they responded well. I was quite happy. The session was really good. Which newspaper do you subscribe for? You have to decide whether this is right or wrong. Subscribe for, subscribe in, subscribe at. Only the preposition has been changed. Yes, subscribe to a magazine. Which newspaper do you subscribe to? The correct preposition here, to. Very good. The last question after that, I have got something important to say. Since Amit was and use your grammar knowledge, based on that, you can eliminate the second option. But first, second, first, third, fourth, you have to consider. Yes, if you are a plus subscriber, plus subscription, then you can access my videos and also special classes. I'm going to talk about that. Since Amit was an amateur photographer, he did not charge any money for taking a picture. Useless, we cannot say that. Unknown, amateur. Amateur means what? Not professional. Someone does something as a hobby, not a profession, a hobby. Then we use the word amateur. Then you can access Bikash. You go to look for my profile, Venkata Korlapati. You can access all my videos. So many videos are there, so many courses. You can access all of them. That's all for today. But before I wind up, I've got something important to say. Special class, this is all of you, please give me 2 minutes. Every evening at 6 p.m., there is a session on Unacademy platform. Unacademy platform. To join, you have to use my referral code Murthy10. Every evening there is a session, 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. It's a special class, free class. Have been teaching over there very useful sessions. And day before yesterday, I taught root words. Today, I have taught prefixes, important root words, important prefixes. And tomorrow I'm going to teach important suffixes. I don't know how many of you are preparing for SSC, CGL, CHSL, other exams conducted by Staff Selection Commission, but these special classes are very useful and they are free. You don't have to pay. All that you have to do, use my referral code Murthy10, and every day 6 o'clock. Sessions are Monday to Friday every day. About 20 hours free sessions based on my experience, based on my expertise. I enrich your knowledge. Very useful. Do attend those sessions, you'll get benefited. Here I focus. Today I have done with vocabulary, but usually here I bring grammar. There I deal with important topics related to vocabulary. That's what I wanted to share. Thank you very much for being with me. It is almost 11 past 8. Good night to all of you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very